Hello team! Today we're going to do an upper body push workout. So that's an upper body focus, doing push movements, think push-ups, think planks. So we're working chest today, we're working triceps today. Okay, we're going to get started with a walkout to a shoulder tap. So a walkout, we start with some space in front. We do a hinge forward, so we're in a forward fold here, bending your knees as much as you want. Walk out to that plank position. What's a good plank? We want hips in line with shoulders and wrists under the shoulders. And then while we're here, we're going to take right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder, and then take it back up all the way to standing, just like that. Come with me. We're going to do this for 1 minute. So we're here touching opposite shoulders. When we touch opposite shoulder, we're going to try not to move the hips. So we want to maintain a plank even though we're lifting our hand off the floor. So my feet are, hip width or a little bit wider than hip width because that's going to help me with the balance when I lift my hand off the floor. So this is just getting us warmed up, right? It's getting our arms warmed up, shoulders, feeling my chest here, warming up my abs. Again, bending your knees as much as you want in that forward fold. We'll do one more. All right, team, we're going to do one more walkout just to get us to the floor. Now we're going to come to hands and knees. So hands and knees, we're going to do bird dogs next. That's alternating. Let's opposite leg and hand reaching out. So come with me here. See that I'm reaching and pausing. I'm reaching and pausing. So not going as fast as I can. And pausing to test that balance, to warm up the body. We want to make sure when we do every exercise that we're really focusing on what muscle group we're trying to work. So it's not just going through the motions, it's engaging the muscles. Now see too, I am not reaching up. Reaching up arches my back. I don't want that. I want to reach hand this way, foot that way, hold and down. All right, team, let's take a break there. Next up, we're doing 5 push-ups. I'm going to be on my knees here, just so I can warm up better on my knees. I feel like if I did push-ups on my toes right now, it would kind of be a little bit too much for me, so you decide what you want to do, and do 5 push-ups. All right, that's 5 for me. Do your 5. We're gonna do that warm up one more time. So we start with that walkout shoulder tap. Come with me. Remember the rules along the way. Making a good plank. Stabilizing when you lift your hand off the floor. Bending your knees as much as you want. I cannot think of an exercise where we want locked out knees. So that's never a thing I want you to do. And especially here, I just want you to get to the floor safely. Maybe in that forward fold, you're really focusing on getting a good hamstring stretch. That's great. So maybe you're doing less bend in the knees to get that stretch, or maybe you're doing more of a squat to get you out into the plank. Last one here, walking myself back up. I'm going to walk out one more time to get myself to hands and knees. All right, team, time for that bird dog again. Adjust your costume. Let's go. Reach, alternating hand and foot. Option here to just do the hands. Just lift the hands off the floor, keep the knees down. It's a modified version there. We're reaching and pausing. We've got about 10 more seconds. Quiet on the set, right? All right, I'm gonna do one more. All right, team, 5 push-ups now, 5 push-ups. Here we go. I exhale as I push my body up. I exhale as I push my body up. Woo! Okay, moving on. We have 7 movements. We're gonna do the first movement for a minute, the second one for reps, third movement for a minute, next one for reps. So alternating that way as we go. You need some dumbbells. Did you get dumbbells? And you need some water. Yes, and a towel, mayhaps, if you need a towel. Okay. So, the first thing we're gonna do, this is a minute of work now, we're into the workout, is a kneeling overhead press. Excuse me, so we're kneeling here. We're gonna do an overhead press. Why do we do it kneeling? Your body works different ways when you're standing versus kneeling versus seated. We've done it seated before. So your body works different ways when you're in each position. So we're just trying to work our body in a different way, stabilize differently. So when we do the overhead press, we stabilize, right? We're not here, we're not wiggling around, no wiggling. Are we ready? It's a minute. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So I've grabbed 2 weights here. You might have 1 weight, 2 hands. So that's a modification. Or a modification is to alternate the arms. What we want to really focus on as we move through this, no matter what weight you're lifting or how many you have, is that your core is stabilizing your body. So my knees are right under my hips, and I'm thinking about not moving my torso around. I have to think about that. My body is working to not move all over the place. We're gonna go 15 more seconds here. I'm gonna take it to 1 arm at a time. My shoulders are feeling it. Your shoulders feeling it? 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team. Next up, we're counting reps. So this is a push-up to a thigh tap. So I'm gonna be on my toes for these push-ups. You can be on your knees again. That's perfect. So push-up to a thigh tap looks like this. We do 1 push-up, we do 1 thigh tap. That's right hand to right thigh, same hand, same thigh. Then we do 1 push-up, thigh tap on the other side. If you're on your knees, it looks like this. And we still stay on the knees for that thigh tap. So you have 10 reps. We're doing 10 total push-ups. Okay, you're counting your own. Here we go. I exhale as I come up. I exhale as I come up. I'm trying not to rotate or move too much as I do that thigh tap. I'm gonna move a little bit. Push the floor away as you come up. Push the floor away as you come up. Exhale, team, we're almost there. Okay, that is 10 for me. Woo! That is difficult, and I know it. So I want solidarity with you, you know? Okay, next on the list, we're going back to a minute of work. It's a plank hold. You can do that on elbows or hands, toes or knees. 3, 2, 1, begin. Come on, stopwatch, here we go. Okay, so I'm on hands and toes, that's obvious. My shoulders are in line with my booty. This is what it looks like on elbows. My shoulders are in line with my booty. This is knees, and still on the knees here, okay? I like, if you are gonna do a plank on your knees, to start on the toes and then just drop straight down. I think that puts you in really nice alignment. 30 seconds to go. My wrists are under my shoulders here. So if you're on your elbows, then elbows under the shoulders. Easy one to hold your breath here, so let's not. Let's keep breathing. Always want to keep breathing. Can't think of an exercise where I'm going to need you to hold your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, team. Abs, feeling it for sure. Okay, we're back to counting reps. This time we're doing 15 reps of the following exercise, and that is a dual press chest press. So what does that mean? We're pressing 2 ways. So I'm going to be on my back. I'm going to put these weights together here. I'm going to press them together, push. Then I'm going to do a press here, pressing up and down. So I'm always pressing towards the midline while also doing a chest press. So on your back, come with me. We're pressing the weights together, midline, and now down and up, team. 15 times, sorry, do 15. If your weights are round and they can't press together, just do a regular chest press, still for 15 reps. Always pressing towards the center, team. Always pressing towards the center. It's gonna light up that chest. We're breathing, yes. Do 2 more. For me, you might be, take a break. You might be on the same track as I am. Okay, next up we're doing a plank rotation. We're doing this for 1 minute. Plank rotation is high plank, so let's come to hands and toes, and then we go to a side plank. High plank, and then we do a side plank the other direction. So we go in 3, 2, 1, let's begin. If you are on your knees for this, you won't be doing the rotation. You'll just be holding another plank. You can see that when I'm in my side plank, I'm committed to being there. I'm not moving fast. I have my feet on their sides right now, so they're not on the toes, they're on their sides. And my shoulders and hips are facing opposite wall. What I see a lot of times is something like this, where people stay on their toes and just do this. I want you to rotate all the way around. So get off those toes when you're in the side plank. And when you're in that side plank, you're pushing your hips towards the ceiling. When I do that, I can feel these obliques. 5 seconds. And rest, team, nice. Next up, we're doing skull crushers on the floor. You can grab 2 weights for this or 1. So you're gonna extend the weight right above your shoulders, wrist above the shoulders, and then hinge at the elbows. Weight goes towards the forehead. Perfect time to be in really good control, right? Be in control of that weight and that speed of movement. 20 reps here, 20 reps, you're counting your own. See how I am only bending and extending my elbow. I'm not doing any movement at the shoulder. My shoulder stabilizes. I'll show you what movement at the shoulder looks like. It looks like this, right? Where we're pushing towards the knees. Don't do that, please. Just bend your elbows and extend your elbows. You should be feeling your triceps here. That's the back of the arms. We will be going through this list of exercises a couple more times. So taking stock of how you feel holding this weight will help you pick what weight you use on the next round. You can raise or lower the weight. And look at that. I've got 2 reps to go. All right, team. You finish your 20 reps. We'll join up back in a plank position for plank push-ups. So plank push-ups, we're moving from high plank to low plank. So here's a high plank, and then I move to the low plank, back up to the high plank. In 3, 2, 1, begin. So elbow plank to high plank. Now we want to make sure We're alternating our arms every time. It's easy to stay on that strong side, isn't it? Very easy. We want to make sure each side is worked. If you are on your knees, that's awesome. You are on your knees. This is what that looks like. If it feels especially difficult today to move down and move up, think about being on the knees, assisting yourself. Maybe you come to the knees for a couple, back to the toes for a couple. That'll get you better, help you be better at doing the full movement. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that's the whole list. We've done it once. We're going to do it 2 more times. Quick drink of water, and we'll go back to kneeling overhead press. Okay, so always assessing how you're feeling. So how did that first round of the kneeling overhead press feel? Can you lift heavier? Do you need to decrease weight? Now's the time to decide. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Always assessing how you feel. Making sure you're getting the most out of the workout. How is your overhead press? Is it strong? Meaning, you press up, biceps come by the ears and come down. Just precise, strong movements is what I want. That doesn't mean you're lifting the heaviest. It means your form is awesome and you're paying attention to your movement. So, probably not going any faster than what I'm going. So if you're going faster, try and slow down with me, stay my pace. Core is stabilized, no movement in the core. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh man, I remember though we have that push up to thigh tap next. Got a little disappointed. This one's hard. Push up, thigh tap, we have 10 reps. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10 reps, team. You count your own. We are breathing. I'm halfway. Well, team, that's 10 for me. Woo-wee! Plank is next. Holding plank, no bells and whistles. Standard plank, hands, elbows, toes, knees. Those are your options. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. We're holding here. Where are our hips? In line with shoulders, I hope. If your low back hurts here, think about where your hips are. Are they down here? That's going to hurt your lower back. Is your back arched? Maybe your hips are in alignment with shoulders, but back is arched. How do you tuck the booty under? Tuck the booty under, pull the abs in. We're over halfway. I can really feel my shoulders here. I can feel my abs. What can you feel? Think about your body, connect with your body, 15 seconds. We're breathing. We're not breathing, team. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're back to reps. We're doing 15 reps of that chest press where we're pressing together and pushing up and down. Pressing together, pushing up and down. You need to put that effort in the whole time. Put that effort in the whole time. Connect those weights. Press together, 15 reps. Count your own. Keep pushing, keep pushing. I've got 5 more, team. I can feel my chest for sure. Can you feel your chest? Are you still pressing towards that midline? Don't let it go. Okay, that's 15 for me. Plank rotation is next. 1 minute of a plank rotation. Are we ready? Here we go. Coming to high plank, moving to side plank. Plank, hips pushing up, right? Feeling these obliques on this side. Rotating around, hips push up and feeling the lower obliques in this position. Always checking in to that high plank, center here, and making sure you're not rushing through it and losing your good form. We're halfway, breathing. What are your feet doing? Are they always falling to their sides in the plank? That's what we want. Committing to the side plank. Nine seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job, team. Skull crushers are next. Whatever weight you need for this. Remember how that first round felt? Was it hard enough? Was it too hard? Always the option to start with a heavier weight, lower to a lighter one halfway through. 20 reps here, team. Count your own. Remember that good form. We're controlling the weight as it lowers, please. Elbows are right over shoulders. I'm halfway. You're doing great. Always the option, team. This is 20 for me. Always the option to pause this video, finish it out, and then catch back up. We all go at different paces, right? Hopefully nobody's going too much faster than me. But if you're going slower, go slower. That's awesome. Pause the video, join back in. It's plank push-up time. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Low plank to high plank. What's your plank look like when you're in a high plank? And what's your plank look like when you're in a low plank? Take your time, set it up. Don't rush so fast through each position that you're not aware of what your body is doing. Making sure that the hand gets put right where the elbow was. A tendency on this movement is to kind of get creeping forward, hands start to creep forward. We always want to reset with those hands right under the shoulders. So elbow under shoulder, hand goes right where the elbow was. 20 more seconds. And we're breathing, we're breathing. This is 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Whew. Quick drink of water. We have 1 more round. So it's 7 exercises. We'll say it's about 7 or 8 minutes of work. I feel like that's pretty doable. Yeah? Okay. Overhead press. Here we go. It's a minute long. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. My weight is shedding. My home equipment getting a lot more work these days. almost to that halfway point, team. How's the difficulty level? You feel like this is challenging? I want you to feel challenged. Not so much that you're losing form, right? Just on the edge of maintaining good form, but feeling those shoulders burn. Mine are burning. 10 more seconds. Core is tight still. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. You know what's next. Push up to thigh tap. You've got 10 reps. Push up to thigh tap. Let's do it. Let's get it done. This is the last time we do it. We're going to be fine. 10 reps. Oh, team, that is 10 for me. How you doing? Feels good to be finished with those, doesn't it? Moving on to plank. Plank can happen on elbows or hands. That's your choice. Toes or knees, that's your choice. 3, 2, 1, here it is. Plank. What's your back doing? What are your abs doing? Let's squeeze the abs, brace the abs. It's not sucking the abs in. It's bracing, strengthening, hardening. Does that make sense? Can you do that? Can you make your mind squeeze those abs like that rather than sucking the abs in? How do you do it? You want to make sure that we're not arching the back at all. We're not here, right? Tuck the booty under, pull the abs in, excuse me. Wrist under shoulders, hold that really good alignment. 15 seconds. We're breathing still, holding a movement, not holding our breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Are you feeling your shoulders a lot? I am. Chest press is next. We're pressing towards the midline, also pressing up. This is 15 reps. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Pressing so hard towards the midline. Breathing, friends. Keep pressing together. Keep pressing together. This is 5 for me. 5 more, I mean. 4 more. 3. Ooh-wee. 2. And 1. Oof. Can you feel your chest when you do that one? Right here. All right, team, plank rotation. We have a minute here of plank rotation. 3, 2, 1, begin. Team, we're back in that plank, right? We're squeezing our abs, right? We're not going much faster than this. I do not care how many reps you do here. I care if your abs are engaged, you're maintaining good form, and you're being precise in your movement. 30 seconds. $20 seconds. Feel those obliques. When you are here, you are feeling these obliques. Connect. 12. This is 5, 2, 1. All right, team. Skull crushers, plank push-ups, and then we're finished. 2 minutes of work. We'll say ish, 2-ish minutes. Bring it all the way back to the floor. It's 20 reps here, team. Count your own. Feeling the backs of the arms work here, the triceps. It's halfway for me, team. Control that weight, control that weight. Ooh, yes, the triceps, that's 20 for me. How you doing? We're almost there. Plank push-up time, team, plank push-up. We have a minute here, and that's it. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Are you alternating? Please alternate. So easy to do the easy side, right? We favor a certain side. So easy to just do it all over there. Forget about that other side. Let's try and hit both equally. Halfway. Halfway, team. Holding a plank is a nice rest for this movement. We're coming all the way down to knees, and stopping completely, taking a full rest is fine as well. 15. Placing that hand right where that elbow was. 7. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Oh my, those are tough. Those are really tough. Thank you again. Thank you so much. Goodbye.